Hello and welcome to. I've not hidden those two icons in the top corner. For the next bit, they will be hidden. But hello. My name is Richard Wright. This is Booking Right. This is a brand new TW series on TW IX. I'm calling it sort of local to cult, a road to cult. Because not going to try and become like a dominant force in the world. Basically, we want to be dominant in New York. There are like goals in the save and stuff that I really want to highlight and do as you go along. Things like there are certain venues I want to sell out, like the Hammerstein Ballroom. I've got some of them written down. I haven't. Oh, yeah, like this Bronxlandia, I want to sell out. That's our starting venue. I found a real venue in New York that looks cool and with nice venue size, Bronxlandia. Like something like the Elm Course Center, like the Hammerstein Ballroom, like the Melrose. You want to like build these venues to ultimately sell out Madison Square Garden. That's the kind of thing we're looking to be, right? We're not going to be ever going to be on television. That's one of the things we're not going to be. If we can get like a broadcaster, I don't know if it exists in this mod, right? So if we can get like a broadcaster like um let's look USA, right? Like this, but it's only New York, right? Which I don't think exists in this. Something like Spectrum would work potentially. Something like Spectrum, 28 regions. No, because we want to, let's say public. There might be something in cable public. No. Terrestrial public. No. Okay, that's fine. So we'll be looking to be international broadcaster only, looking to kind of be a bit like PWG in that regards. But we are New York strong style. As you can see, zero prestige, zero momentum, no less than no money. We started with no money. Introduce you to my character. I am running the show. I am Richard Wright. I moved to the tri-state area. Thank you very much. But I'm a Northern Irish non-wrestler, 41 years old. My real age, my real height. I've probably been a bit kind on the weight, and probably more than that. This is what this says because I've got scouting enabled as one of the things on this save. I usually don't use it, but I thought I would on this one. And it's saying 0 to 45, but in reality, all my skills are set to 0. My popularity is 0. I have no attributes. I am no help in this save at all. In reality, I'd be no help to a wrestling company whatsoever. So that's what I've gone with. We have 3 titles: the New York Cup, which I will get to in a second on the schedule, the Strong Style Grand Prix, and the Tri-State Openweight. I will try and get a better title in this, but for now, that will do. Very indie. Finance, we so far lost $245. Obviously, we don't know what we're going to be making because we're on 0. We haven't done anything yet. It's because we're upping our merchandise, trying to get that just normal, not rapid, just normal. We're trying to get up to level 2, level 3 as quickly as possible without ruining ourselves. Ticket prices, we're going to go very cheap. A lot of people like to go free, but honestly, right now, we cannot afford to lose a single penny more than we're going to lose. And very cheap allows us to continue to grow with a decent sized audience, but also bring in some money, which I am super pumped to bring in some money. We're ranked 52nd in the world. We're the smallest company in the world. Let's go through the schedule. Events and TV. So we're starting off with Crowning Glory. Then we're going to do Hard Knock Life as the second event. End the year with Strong Style State of Mind. And then 8-man round robin tournament that will take us from January through to August. Now, I was going to start it in November, but I thought it makes more sense to start it in the new year. So we're going to go January to August with Strong Style Grand Prix, which will give us a number one contender for the title at New York Strong Style Block Party, which is our SummerSlam. Then we will do New York Strong Style New York Cup, which is like our New Japan Cup, which will give us a number one contender for, when we get around to it, our anniversary show. So that's our year. Now, I've got a bit more. I've done this save off stream before, 0000. So all across the board, 0 save. And what I did on that one to really save money is I did something called Pick Six, which is a 6-man round robin tournament that basically ran for the, we had a opening night show, then we had the tournament, then we had a finals. So we did that. I've got a bit more because there's stuff I want to do. There are people that I really want that I haven't signed because they're too expensive. I'm trying to stick at this level to people who are in the tri-state area. I think I've done that. I don't think I've signed anyone that's traveling that I can think of. Basically, I'm not going to pay anyone's traveling. And I have done for the first time ever, because I picked it up on other people's stuff. Shout out to Curb Stomp City, shout out to the Wrestling Hideout, people like that. That signing people on a written deal per show was helpful. I never used to do that, so I'm going to try it on this one. And here goes down the roster. So we've got Bam Sullivan. Because let's get our product. Urban Strong Style, New York Strong Style. We are allowing intergender wrestling. We currently don't have any women on the roster. That will change. I feel bad about it. Like, I feel bad there's no women on our roster yet, but there will be pretty rapidly. So we're going to main event spotlight. Going to highlight it up. Yes, stables, absolutely. Managers, yes. Men's division, women's division, because it's all one, right? Let's go down a roster. Bam Sullivan is going to be a face. Blackstrom is going to be a heel. He's got a crazy gimmick. I might change that gimmick. Brian Johnson, basically Bam Sullivan, decent skills, right? And he can cut promos. And he's got 20 popularity in the tri-state area. Great. 9 experience based in the tri-state area. Blackstrom, based in the tri-state area. It only works for us. He's got 20 popularity in the tri-state area. Got Brian Johnson, only works for us. This is important to me. I need to be able to schedule my program wherever I want. He's got 22 popularity in the tri-state area. And he's decent in the ring. CC Boost. Less popularity, 15 popularity. Only works for us. Why is CC Boost here, you ask? He'll take a crazy stunt. He'll take crazy and stunt bumps. The major shows. But he's professional. So, nice. We've got Dave McCall, one half of the Rep. Got 22 popularity in the tri-state area. He's a heel. He's managed by Julius Smokes. We've got Julius Smokes here. He's got popularity 20 in the tri-state area. And look at the microphone. Look at the charisma. He's also going to be important for somebody we're looking to hire later in the save. I've got Justin Kyle. Only works just tri-state area. One of the reasons we've got him is he's a former MMA fighter. And he's also a deathmatch wrestler. He's got decent, he's got good hardcore, good brawling. Popularity is lower, but that's okay. Local to global legend Ken Broadway is here. Popularity 20 in the tri-state area. Only works for us. Happy to have Ken Broadway here. Killy McMurphy is here. Why is Killy McMurphy here? I hear you ask. Is he a stuntman that will risk injury, but is also professional? Thank you very much. Chris Levin is our referee. Matt Tremont is here. Wish I hadn't spoiled that. 29. Maven Bentley is here. Now, Maven Bentley is going to have an important role to play going forward, not only because he's going to be a road agent and he has some booking skill. MV Young, a big fan of MV Young. It's only working for us. He's got 22 popularity. Look at all this glorious stats. And risk taker. He will do a bump. Nate Carr, the other half of the rep. Ophidian is our road agent, one of our road agents. There's me. There's Tim Dunst. He might not be around for long. Victor Benjamin. Now, why is he here? MMA background. Vincent Nothing. Why is he here? MMA background. You'll notice they're a member of a stable, 3KO. We'll get onto that soon. And Vlad Radinov. Turn you face. I'm going to change your gimmick. What can you do? I'm going to change your gimmick to ring announcer / host, because that's what you are. So that's basically that, right? We have one story, two story, the title, which will swapping people in and out of that, and we've got 3KO versus 5150. Our stables are 3KO, which is Justin Kyle, Victor Benjamin, and Vincent Nothing. 5150 management. Julius Smokes leading Dave McCall and Nate Carr. 5150, but wait. Exactly. If you know, you know. So creative is telling me that MV Young, Brian Johnson, Ken Broy, Tim Dunst, and Vince Nothing. Next big things, no hot prospects. Talk the talk. That makes sense. Showstoppers, fair. Ring generals. Who's hot, who's not. Hidden gems. Let's have a look, but I'm not bothered. Hoodfoot. I would like Hoodfoot. But Hoodfoot, I'd have to pay travel to. So we're going to look at Hoodfoot down the line. Hoodfoot was a star for me in another save that I did on TW9. I think it's everything we need to know currently. If we look at the shortlist, there are people on the shortlist. This will change, but there's people on the shortlist that I really want. But right now, I hope Addie Starr comes back to wrestling in this save. If not, we may edit her. So I really want Addie Starr in the save. Ali Cat, I just can't afford Ali Catch. Can't afford Ali Catch. I want Big Lou Nixon. Big Lou Nixon is a series requirement. Some point we do have to bring Big Lou Nixon in. Not just because his theme tune slaps. But yeah, a lot of people here. Eddie Kingston is a future goal. I want Eddie Kingston to be on the show. This is the guy. I can't afford him. He's 100. See, he's 100. Be 120 a show, right? And that's like 6 people. Because if you look, the most I'm paying is Matt Tremont at 50. And Matt Tremont's not going to be on every show. So that's, you know. Yeah, there are things you want to achieve. We want to be big in New York. We want to sell out certain venues. We want to be a cult-like company. Now, if we look at the product, it's the reason why certain things have happened the way it has happened. I wanted Urban Strong Style. I like the wording of it. Did I read the product before I picked the product? I did not. I read this. I didn't read the consequences. So the breakdown's fine. Open-minded, they'll accept any match type. Less than 15, fans expect important match to be more than 15. Sick. Eye candy and comedy will be penalized. We won't be running them. Gimmicks will not be necessary, but will have impact if used. Now, two things. One issue with this product, which I like because it makes it harder. Basically, we need one match aimed at hardcore and one match aimed at wild brawl. Okay? So every show will have a hardcore match and a wild brawl match. Economy does not have a significant impact on merchandise sales, which I'm all about. That's great. Very opinionated and will turn on workers they don't feel belong. I want that cult atmosphere. So if they turn and wrestle, that's fine because I want that cult kind of feel. The company finding it difficult to attract sponsors. That's okay. That makes it harder. Crazy bumps, stump bumps, big boosts. Most that's fine. In workers, so it's fine. That's the product. That's the product. Okay. So that's basically that. We're going to run our first show in this episode. I need to change up. So basically, my booking team is Matt, Tremont, and Maven Bentley, right? So that's our inner circle. We've got Ophidian. Good. We've got Chris Levin. Ophidian is the male trainer. Oh, maybe Matt Tremont. Well, no, we don't have anyone with the respect to do that role. Morale officer and travel organizer just create more issues, I think, than they solve. If you look at the backstage area, this is one thing that I am super strict on. You do not work for me if you are a negative influence. I want positive influences in my locker room. I will accept not a negative influence, but I will not sign you if you're a negative influence. I just will not do it. I like to keep this green. I think that's... Oh, and we have a tournament. And then I forgot. Crowning Glory will crown the openweight title, and the tournament is as such. Bam Sullivan versus Ken Broadway. Killy McMurphy versus MV Young. Tim Dunst versus CC Boost. And Brian Johnson versus Blackstrom. That's because in our opening show, we also have a tag team match between the Rep and 2KO. Let's get to the show. So no one's getting the... In fact, no. Matt Tremont is getting the night off. I'm not going to debut Matt Tremont on this particular show. So Matt Tremont's getting the night off, but that is it. Sometimes I will show you the screen. Sometimes I won't if I want to kind of hide stuff and reveal it in the episode. Yep. Select venue and location. I want to use Bronxlandia. Which is a real venue I put into the game. And it's going to be our home. Let's go to the booking team meeting. Now, we haven't got any creative energy. Oh, no. After bonuses were applied, the meeting gained a total 32 CE. You came to me without any CE stored. The Crowning Glory has 40 CE, 20 per hour. Oh, dear. As you cannot meet this cost... I gave Matt Tremont the night off. Oh, I would have been fine. Oh, Matt Tremont's going to have to work every show. You Tit. Locker room incidents. Is it I'm an idiot? Oh, so Nate Carter and CC Boost been getting along? That's good. Men's training for the show. 7 students on basic and safety. MB Young, Justin Kyle, Nate Carter, Killian McMurphy, Victor Benjamin, Bam Sullivan, CC Boost. That's great. And that's it. So I'm going to address the locker room. We're going to inspire them. I like to inspire when I can. All right, pre-show complete. We'll be back in a second to run the show, baby. I'll never do that again. Okay, we're kicking off in front of 72 people at Bronxlandia, which actually, straight up, I'll take that. I'll take that as an attendance. Very happy. That's a few more than I thought we'd get. So the show opens with Vlad Radnov welcoming everyone to New York Strong Style. Thank you for being here at our first ever show at Bronxlandia, the home of New York Strong Style. My name is Vlad Radnov, and you are all super strong for being here. I'll get better at this. I promise. I'm here to be your voice in this ring. I am your ring announcer. I am your host, Vlad Radnov. And at this time, I will introduce to you the New York State Athletic Commission liaison, Maven Bentley. Because Maven Bentley, we all know him, CCW, that kind of thing, comes out. You guys might go, thank you, Vlad. Welcome to New York Strong Style. I'm here to be a liaison with the New York State Athletic Commission, make sure everything goes well, goes smoothly, make sure they realize what they've got themselves in for by giving us this license to run these shows. We thank you. Wink, wink. Not really, but whatever. I'm not really with the New York State Commission. That's a bit of a red herring, bit of red flag. But I am your liaison to management, and I am here to introduce to you to this. He unveils the New York State Openweight title. Tonight, 8 men, 1 tournament, 1 man will leave with this title. Are you ready for enough talk to end and some fighting to begin? And the crowd goes nuts. And they both get very good gimmicks. They clearly enjoyed going off work. It worked well. 37 rated segment. I will take that. Wins and losses. He's not wrestling, so it doesn't matter. Extremely marketable gimmick. Let's go. We all know we all want ring announcer merch, don't we? Do you remember that? Remember we've all got those ring announcer merch, particularly on indie shows. I've got Jerry Bakewell merch. We've all got ring announcer merch, obviously. So we kick off with our first show. The crowd rating gets a 15. Okay. In about that great wrestling, a decent reaction to the crowd, Tim Donst defeats CC Boost, who, despite his things, would not do a stunt bump outside of a small level company. So guess who's leaving? CC Boost. Goodbye. Tim Donst defeated him at pinfall with a 5DT. The match was going to be a car crash stunt show full of crazy moments and dangerous bumps. I wouldn't do them. What a shock. CC Donst got 34. Tim Donst got a 42. She's a bonus. Team Park Comedy Bout. She's a bonus. Yeah, you're going. Actually marketable. We've all got that ref gimmick. We've all got that ref merch, haven't we? We've all got ref merch. We all love ref merch. Tim Donst. That's fine. Now, the match is a little too short. That's fine. I don't feel like it's an important match. So I feel like that's a bit weird. Awful gimmick for the ref, but that's fine. To referee. The match got the crowd buzzing. 15 for crowd rating. The crowd, flat. Hot. I thought I said flat. I was really confused. The crowd is hot. 36. We've got a second match to 34. Ken Broadway defeats Bam Sullivan in 15-10 by submission. The crowd is white hot. Broadway gets to 37. Bam Sullivan gets to 35. Ken Broadway, small star quality boost. Blessings don't hurt him that much. Sick. And Kevin Keenan, he's here for one night. Basically, there was too much. Chris Levine had too much work to do, so we brought in Bentley. We're bringing the second referee permanently, although it's $50 I don't want to spend. You go on to the third quarterfinal. It's a 41. In a decent reaction from the crowd, MV Young defeats Killian McMurphy 13-34 by pinfall. MV Young gets a 52. Killian McMurphy gets a 37. Killian McMurphy took a stump bump in this match, which was basically a power bomb from the ring apron through a table. It was a little too short. See, this is going to annoy me because I like to book 14-minute matches. I might have to change that. But then there's things like car crashes, which need to be less than 15 minutes. I'm pretty sure hardcore's the same. Then we get our last quarterfinal, and about that great wrestling, good heat. Brian Johnson defeated Blackstrom by 14-21 by submission. They both get great gimmicks. Brian Johnson got a 44. Blackstrom got a 36. Maven Bentley needs to go. He's an off-road agent. He's not a good road agent. In fact, I might get rid of him altogether. Large star quality pants. Very marketable gimmick. Finally, a wrestler with a marketable gimmick. And the crowd's very hot. So the music of 5150 management hits. And out comes the rep, former CCW Tag Team Champions, I think, multiple time actually. And they come into the ring with Julius Smokes. And they hand Julius Smokes the mic. And Julius Smokes gets the mic and goes, "You are looking at 5150 management. I'm Julius Smokes. We are here to make sure this company runs correctly in a very much New York state of mind. He sent us to pave the way. He sent us to make this company ready. You see, he wants to make sure that by the time he gets here, everything is perfect." Now, 5150 management is going to make sure the New York Strong style grows. We're going to make New York Strong style big and strong style. We're going to make sure the New York Strong style is on the map by the time he arrives. If you know, you know. This is 5150 management, and we have a job to do. So bring out the job. Both of them. Ooh, recap gimmick changes. Julius Smokes, wins and losses, greater impact. That's annoying. Julius Smokes, small boost to charisma. Love that. Nate Carter, not suitable to use by a face. That's fine. He's a heel. I'm sure he's a heel. Oh, no. Oh, no. I'm sure he's a heel. So, in our tag team match, the rep defeated 2KO when Dave McCall submitted Victor Benjamin after Julius Smokes hits Victor Benjamin across the back with a cane, a walking stick, smacks him on the back with it. He's got one of those big fists and he hits the top and back. Goes down, locks in a submission. Dave McCall makes Victor Benjamin tap. The match looked too short. That's fine. Nate Carter got a 33. Victor Benjamin got a 47. No, Victor Benjamin got a 27. Justin Carl got a 28. Justin Pants. I've got the wrong person in the match in the beatdown angle. That's okay. You can run out. You can run out and help. Don't know why Justin Carl's not helping. So we're going to say Justin Carl got taken out during the match. Justin Carl's down and out. And the rep getting to beat down Victor Benjamin. And out comes Vincent Nothing. And Vincent Nothing comes out and joins in the fight. And they fight until security and staff come and break it up and separate them. Vincent Nothing, that's fine. 28, I'll take that this reason. That's great at this point. So now it's semi-final time. In a 37 rated match, MV Young defeated Ken Broadway by pinfall in a match that could well have been the final of the tournament. Ken Broadway got 38, MV Young got a 42. 37 overall. Very happy with that. Crowd's still very hot. In about that great wrestling, a decent reaction from the crowd, Brian Johnson defeated Tim Donst with a DDT 1. Tim Donst got a 40. Brian Johnson got 37. Brian Johnson was off his game. Tim Donst is getting better at his gimmick. And we roll right into the final. In a 44 rated match, superb wrestling, great heat. MV Young defeated Brian Johnson by 13:51 with pinfall. Match designed so the wrestlers go out and try and steal the show. MV Young wins the tri-state title. The match was a little too short, but that's always going to be a problem on this show. I'm going to have to look at that. Maven Bentley. So this match got a 44, even though it was a little too short, and Maven Bentley was a bad road agent. Now, this didn't work, but that's fine because Maven Bentley messed it up. Maven Bentley presents Bloodied and Bad MV Young with the title. Goes, congratulations, MV Young. You are the first ever tri-state. He grabs a microphone. It says, Strong Style Grand Prix. I will defend this in every match. Enjoy looking at me with this because this is mine now. He takes his hand, wipes the blood off his forehead, and rubs it on the belt. You'll need to take a lot of that from me to take this. Raises up the belt. The show ends. Maven Bentley thanks the crowd for being there. That's the end of the show. We have a champion. 25 rated segments. The show gets to 36. The show is flat because you didn't meet the pre-show requirement for creative energy. We're up in one region. We won't have gone to one pop yet. That doesn't happen on the first show. It just won't have happened. We get a 30. You know what? 36. I am more than happy with a 36, man. And I learned. I've never used this product before, so I learned from that. Let's address the locker room. Let's tell MV Young. Now, I have a particular strategy when it comes to addressing the locker room. Okay? People that are going to be important to me, right? MV Young for sure. The second one may change. I'm going to... You know what? Tim Donst deserves it. I tell people they're awesome. And there's a reason I tell people they're awesome. I like to build relationships with people on the game. It helps backstage. And it's good that I have relationships with people as it goes forward. I like to build bonds. I like to build friendships. I like to build things in cost. So it's great. So I love to tell people they're awesome. I tend to pick people and continually tell them they're awesome. Just to build up that relationship. They seem pleased. Financial report. We lost 607. See, 470 on workers. If we can take that down just a little bit, it's not too bad. Because we're going to get rid of... We need to keep Matt Bentley. If I can find somebody, we need to keep Bentley. We just need to keep him off the road agenting. Show costs, marketing. We lost 607. We're down to $952. Do you know what? We're going to lose money. Again, told you we don't go up to one. So that's it for the first show. A shout out to people like Curbstomp City, Wrestling Hideout, Max Hit Matt, JMatt Gaming. But at the moment, Duggar Time, particularly at the moment, Wrestling Hideout and Curbstomp City, who inspired me to do this save. Thank you very much. I'm going to look forward to it. I'm going to kind of take a Curbstomp City approach by doing multiple events in one video, but I just wanted to get this out there and get started. So this is the first video. Thank you for watching. Let me down in the comments what you think. If you have any suggestions, always hit me up in the comments. By the way, cringed inside me. Just hit me up in the comments. Who am I? Anyway, thank you for watching. I'll be back soon. I'm booking right. Gangster Festus on Instagram. Booking right everywhere else. I can't remember my Twitch. Can't remember my Twitter, but who cares? It's Twitter. It's dead. All right. Next time we will start. We'll have our 2 events. Definitely. We'll probably finish the year in the next video. That's what we'll do, I imagine. We'll have the debut of Matt Tremont, and we will have another tag team war between RKO and 2KO. Sorry, 2KO and the Rep. See you next time. Bye.